Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Bella. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay and Poshmark, and I want to get into today, if I was just starting out, like fresh, new reseller, what would I suggest to you, to myself, going forward for my reselling business in 2025? So I've got a list together of recommendations that if you're new and you're looking to start 2025 off fresh, and where should you start with selling online? So right off the bat, I would say a common mistake, number one, for new resellers is going out, trying to find everything possible to sell, spending a lot of money right off the bat. And I know with my situation in general, when I started on eBay, I was excited. I wanted to sell it all. I wanted just my store to be filled with stuff. So my first recommendation to keep your business going and to get it moving is sell things from your home first. See what you like to sell and go from there and gradually build the business, especially if this is going to be part-time for you and you have another job as well. Maybe you just need to start out with a few items, see how it goes, and gradually add more as you can. I know at times I got excited and I wanted to sell everything. And so I wish that I would have known that to begin with. Just start with things in our home. We all have things that are just sitting around waiting for a garage sale or waiting to be donated. We live in a great time now that you can put that online relatively quickly on a platform for reselling, and that is a good place to start. Okay, my second goal or my second tip for reselling in 2025 would be set a weekly goal. If you want to make this something that you're going to stick to, eBay especially loves fresh new listings. So maybe you start with 2 to 5 items a week or 5 to 10 items a week. Only you know what you can do with your time and with the items you have. I think that eBay does like consistency. So if you can get in the habit of listing every day, and it doesn't have to be a ton of items until you get your feet wet and everything going, that's a recommendation. Just make a realistic listing goal for yourself. You know what kind of time you have, and slowly and gradually build that up when you're comfortable doing so. Number 3, and this is something I would recommend maybe after a few months on one platform, is try out multiple platforms. I sell on eBay and Poshmark. It did take me a while to move my items from eBay to Poshmark just because it is a lot. You're selling on different platforms. You have to watch where things are selling and where, make sure you unlist them on these platforms. So I would start with one platform, see how it goes, and then over time, as you become more confident in your ability to list online and keep track of your items, I would say gradually move to another platform. And don't put all your eggs in one basket, because I definitely have weeks where eBay performs better for me on most weeks, but Poshmark will help as well, like picking up the slack if eBay's not performing as well. It's nice to have another option where I can still earn money selling online, but I'm not limiting myself to just one platform. So that was number 3. Number 4, tell everybody you know. And I mean, that could be a little bit controversial depending on who you are. Like, I don't go into who you want to tell. I don't go into thrift stores, mom and pop thrift stores, and be like, I'm a reseller. But I do recommend telling your friends and family that you're getting into this, you're starting a business. You'd be surprised how many people will want to support you, let you look through items, and that may be a good way for you to acquire relationships that allow you to keep your inventory fresh. That may give you free items, but that also may give you relatively low cost items, and that has worked out great. I've formed relationships. I get contacted by people that know that I resell, and sometimes it ends up with stuff from other people that was free to me, but also I've developed relationships where I can get inventory that's really good for very reasonable prices, and I don't have to go all around looking for items. But if you develop relationships with thrift store owners, consignment store owners, garage sales, they know. There's a lot of people locally that have garage sales every year the same time, and they see me coming with my big bag, and they know that I'm going to be a good buyer, and they offer me deals. So just be polite and put yourself out there, and usually people have a good reaction at yard sales if you want to come back year to year, and that's been great for me. So that's number 4. Number 5 is, if you're starting this year, my recommendation right off the bat, start organizing your inventory from day one. Get a tote, put a label on it, label all of your items, package them up or however you're going to store them, and make sure you're keeping track of your items. Very early on mistake for me was thinking I could keep track of everything. I don't need to label it. And after a while, and after my inventory got from 500 to 600 to 700, I was losing things. And it really, really stinks to lose things when you have a sale and you want to get out the door and you're so excited. So my recommendation would be, under eBay, they do have a option to custom SKU each of your listings to let you know under each listing where your items have ended up, and so you can quickly find them and get them out to the buyer. And that is a really, really big plus. If you can get that going right when you start on eBay or Poshmark or any reselling platform, you will be well ahead of a lot of people, because organization in this business as a reseller is definitely key to keeping yourself organized and sane. So those are my top 5 tips. I'm going to be collecting tips and ideas that I'd love to share with you all if you're just starting out. So look for more videos about selling online and tips. And I hope this helps you and your store sell more this year on whatever platform you're on. So thank you for watching, and have a great day. Bye-bye.